The Switch eShop has been having a good run with sales recently, and that continues into this week. A smaller batch though, 12 games for you all today, but a few we don't see all of that often, and we're getting everything from indie to AAA. As always, I'm covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. My name's Alex, this is SwitchCorner, let's get started. If you do enjoy the video today, consider hitting subscribe, helps the channel a huge amount, and if you could like the video as well, that also goes a long way. I do have a winner to announce for a $10 eShop gift card later in the video and one more to give away to enter. Drop a comment down below and the winner they'll be announced in next Thursday's video. Also the eShop gift cards, I got the discount back temporarily, 5% off using code CORNER at checkout, and that's going to be for the first 100 orders over at cornershop.gg. Now they are instant delivery via email. Xeno Crisis is a top-down experience with a pixel style, and this one is for fans of experiences such as Smash TV. As this, it's all about the action. Enter this world, take down waves of aliens, face epic screen-filling boss encounters, and then try to survive. It packs an old-school difficulty, but I find that satisfying in a twin-stick-styled world such as this. Rounding it out then, 10 weapons to master, local co-op support, a chiptune soundtrack, and a couple of difficulty options and modes. It's a winner and 60% off. This is a new low price. Blazing Chrome will be for the old school run and gun fans. It's got a clear love for Contra, and this team, they tend to output high quality, which is very much the case here. It can also be enjoyed solo or in local co-op. It's designed to be extremely difficult as you fight back against machines that have taken over the world, and that's going to be over 5 locations as you are humanity's last hope. It includes everything from massive bosses to a vehicle-based section, and it's topped off with a healthy selection of pickups and weapons. It's 60% off and matching the low price, but I do think it's one of the best retro experiences on the system. Freshly Frosted is a recent puzzle game release that I enjoyed a whole lot more than I expected. My review it is in the pinned comment below. Now this one tasks you with building and managing conveyors while decorating donuts in a specific order. Naturally, the further you progress, the more complex it gets, but I absolutely loved this one. It's just a nice chilled experience with a pastel color scheme. It's even got a minimalistic story which added an extra dash of charm. It's 31% off, and that is a new low price. Unsouled is a 2D top-down action RPG heavily influenced by the Soul series. It's currently available at a 72% discount that is going to be matching the low price. Now, I'm a big fan of this release, and I can attest to its strategic combat, unique and intriguing world, and story that rewards players who invest time into it. It's set in a kingdom that has been overrun and fallen, and it essentially challenges you to uncover the truth behind the incident. With challenging but fair gameplay, satisfying abilities, and beautiful pixel art, the only real caveat here is that the game may seem short at a couple of hours, but it's actually designed to be played multiple times, and I suggest you do that. Metro Last Light Redux then is back matching the low with 80% off. I'm slowly working on a best visuals list on the Switch. Metro is going to be high up on there for me. Now this one, it's a sequel, and I do think out of the two it is probably the stronger game. Both do come recommended though. It's really down to the fact that this one experiments more with open locations, and it breaks more away from linear subway sections. Both again worth your time, and the price here for this entry is a steal. It's full of mutants and to slay, and a hell of a representation of a post-apocalyptic world. My Metro videos, they are in the pinned comment below. A shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Now HelloFresh, it's America's #1 meal kit, and that is food straight to your door. It's pre-portioned, it's ready to be cooked, it makes home cooking a whole lot easier. Now weekly you do get over 35 recipes to choose from, and you can fit it into any diet with options like calorie and carb smart. I'm personally clueless in the kitchen, so it helps a huge amount, and it's also proven to be cheaper than going to the store or grabbing takeout. Let's show HelloFresh some love. Use my link in the pinned comment. That's going to get you 65% off your first box, as well as free shipping, and it supports the channel as well. Gilded Darksteel, and transparently some enjoy it, others not so much. I like it personally, as you will see in my review, but Switch Up's video would be a good companion video as Marky wasn't so keen. A cinematic action adventure, we are an immortal seeking a purpose in eternal life by joining the Guild of Darksteel. It's a game of exploration, platforming and combat, but what makes it unique, the combat, it switches to a stance, and now you must work out your enemy strategy while parrying along the way. With progression, you'll unlock combos as well to make you even, beefier in combat. And yeah, it's a short game, around 3 hours, but it's 75% off, matching the low. I'm grabbing 2 games then this week, so not recommendations, rather maybe you'll want to take the risk and join me for the ride. First up though, Bloodwash, and I got into this developer Puppet Combo from the comments on my 50 horror games on Switch video. I'll be linking that down below. This developer makes PS1 inspired horror experiences though, and past entries include Nun Massacre and Murder House, and they absolutely terrified me, so now I'm going to be trying out their latest release, Bloodwash, which is getting 30% off a new low price. Now our washing machine here has broken down. We need to make a trip to the local laundromat. Things go bad though when we are targeted by a murderer. Adult themes here for sure, and do read the description first. It's definitely a game with a dark theme. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition is my second pickup, and full transparency, I had this in my library already. I'm just putting it here because I don't have a huge amount of time invested in it with the Switch build, so I'd check out a review or two first, make sure it's going to be a game for you. I have enjoyed what I've seen though this far, and it's 2 titles in one, Cyber Sleuth and then Hacker's Memory. It's an RPG then with over 300 Digimon to collect, and that's going to be raising and evolving them, and you'll be taking them of course into turn-based battle. Steal of a price then, 80% off. That is a new low. Fury Unleashed gets 76% off, that's a new low price for those in the UK, EU and Australia, a match everywhere else. It's a run and gun roguelite, it supports local co-op, which is good fun. They also added in online co-op, though I haven't tried it myself. The concept here though, you're navigating the pages of a comic book and learning about the creator. They use this in some unique ways, like pages that appear black and white, but it's a surprisingly engaging storyline, and then the gunplay is solid once you do get used to the control scheme. It packs combos, different difficulties, and 40 bosses to take on. Kill la Kill is far from the best 3D brawler arena fighter on the Switch, but I do think it's better than many give it credit for. I think the smaller roster felt simplistic for some, and I do get that, but now it's a massive 85% off, so it's a lot easier to forgive the shortcomings. I've never watched the anime myself, I do need to check it out personally, but this one, it tells a new story through the eyes of Satsuki as she becomes the protagonist for the first time. The visuals I love, 3D kind of cel shaded, and there's some incredible cinematics as well. I do though think it is worth a look for genre fans. Our winner of the week then, Travis Cooper, who said Gods Will Fall. It looks interesting, and I do not think you can go wrong at the price they have that one right now. It's a unique spin on the roguelike world where you command a whole team and you'll be taking down gods. It's also still on sale, so congrats Travis. Drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video. Saints Row the Third, the Fallout package, is our penultimate game with a video. It's 85% off, matching the low, and personally I'd still rather play this over the GTA trilogy that is far from perfect. I also think this entry is better than Saints Row 4, which is also available on the eShop right now on sale. Here we are at the height of our power. We have clothing lines, all sorts, we're a household name, but there's a new gang coming to town who wants to take over, so now it's going to be time to fight back. Definitely over the top, and it's often immature, but it's always having fun with the open world concept, and that's what's always made Saints Row stand out. With a slew of weapons, vehicles, and a sizable open world to explore, this should keep you busy for a long time. Outbuddies DX then is our final game. It's 75% off, a new low price, and this week we reviewed Pronti, a great little underwater Metroidvania, but this may be another option if you're interested in the idea of an ocean-based Metroidvania. Here we explore a sunken fortress following a shipwreck, and our only goal is get out of here and back to the surface level. We'll be joined by some sort of drone that appears alien, and yeah, it's going to be 5 areas that we must explore, and it's definitely as a warning on the higher end of the difficulty spectrum for genre fans. I would in no way recommend this game to anyone new to the genre. It's not holding your hand at all. You need to explore, you need to figure out how to progress on your own. Expect then a retro visual style, some great bosses and enemies, and a great soundtrack tops it off. And that's the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week? Let me know in the comments. A shout out then to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. Helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. If you do want to check that out for yourself, it is linked in the video description below. With that then, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.